Hello. The lady has never looked lovelier.
Why, thank you very much. May I say that the gentleman has never looked handsomer.
Oh. Thank you very much. Young lady, I have 2 of those. For 2 pour moi.
What was that for?
Oh, the rest of the evening. Since we both look so glamorous and we both came along, I think we should wait the proper amount of time and skip over to Elmo's to hear Becky the Abbott.
Oh, I'm afraid that I did not come along. I'm going to be meeting somebody later. But thank you very much for your very kind and flattering invitation.
Well, the way you were staring at the door, it must be worth waiting for. Have a nice night.
You too.
Oh, Dee Dee, Pete. It's so good to see you. I'm so glad you could come.
Oh, are you kidding? We wouldn't have missed this for anything. In fact, I don't even know where to start with my congratulations to you guys.
Let me see. Let's start with you getting Landfair back.
Okay. Yeah, and then there's the little cowboy that's on his way.
Cowgirl.
Well, I don't care what he is, just so he's a healthy.
Healthy, yes. Come on, let's go inside.
Okay, great.
Dorian, don't worry. It's still early. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have let the invitation speak for itself. Maybe I should have phoned him and let him know how important it was for him to be here.
Important to you?
No, not really. I mean, it's just terribly, terribly important to him. Look at this room. It is filled with the wealthiest, most powerful people in Landview. I mean, they need detectives more than anyone.
Anyone, Dorian?
Almost anyone.
How about if I freshen up your glass?
How about if I throw it?
Oh, just keep telling yourself he's not worth it.
He's not. Somehow I can't make myself say it.
Uh-oh.
What's he doing here?
He who?
Your detective friend. Over there with the gorgeous brunette.
Oh, you mean Jonathan Russell, the man who saved my life in the parking lot.
Yeah, what's he like?
How would I know, Herb? I mean, would you do me a favor, please, and get me another drink?
My name's Asa Buchanan. I'm your host this evening. This here's my wife, Pamela.
How do you do? John Russell, and this is Caroline Wells.
John. How do you do? Carolyn.
I can't tell you how excited I was when John told me about your invitation. This has got to be the party of the year.
Well, I hope you have a good time. Are you friends of Vicky's?
Actually, I'm a friend of a friend.
Russell, shoot, I remember. Come on over, you two. This is Dorian's friend, Mr. Russell, and his friend, Miss Wells.
Hello.
I'm Clint Buchanan.
Oh, no introductions are necessary. Caroline, this handsome couple are the guests of honor today.
Congratulations, Mr. and Mrs. Buchanan.
Oh, please, Vicky and Clint.
And I'm Caroline Wells. I can't believe that I'm actually meeting you. I have admired your work on the banner for years.
Well, even more than that, I've admired the way you two have come through these last couple of months. I think the whole town is happy for you tonight.
Well, that's a very nice thought. Thank
Yes,
you.
it's very nice. Thank you.
Well, if you two will excuse me, I'll introduce Carolyn and John to a few new faces.
Okay.
Just run along, honey. Pamela's kind of getting the hang of this hosting the job, isn't she?
Oh, you never think she's a rookie? Honey, something wrong?
Not yet.
Wait a minute. Nothing's ticking down here.
No. It sort of all depends on how short a fuse Dorian has. Don't you see what's going on here? Mr. Russell's a very handsome man.
Well, so what? You're surrounded by handsome men.
Oh, darling, that's not what I mean. He's the one who rescued Dorian from the mugger.
Wait a minute. That's why she asked for that invitation. She's paying back her debt.
Oh, Asa, really, you men can be so dense sometimes. Come on, she didn't ask for the invitation as a favor. She was obviously hoping to meet him here. And instead, he showed up with Miss Universe.
And I'm the one that prayed there'd be no fireworks here tonight.
Oh, Dorian, there you are.
No.
Listen, I don't have to introduce you. You already know John. Can you excuse me one moment?
Yes.
Well, hello, Dorian. You look absolutely lovely tonight.
Thank you, John. That's very kind of you.
Darling, shouldn't we do something before Dorian does?
Well, maybe now we'll find out just how short her fuse really is.
Jonathan, aren't you forgetting something?
Oh, I'm sorry. Caroline Wells, Dorian Lord, Connie O'Neill.
Hi.
Mrs. Lord, I have seen your television program many, many, many times.
How lovely. It's so nice to meet a fan. Excuse me.
Good old Dorian. She really can be a class act when she wants to be.
Did I miss something?
Fortunately, I think we all...
Stone. But I'm sure I've seen him somewhere else. I just can't remember where.
Why the sudden change of heart?
It's a woman's prerogative, isn't it? Anyway, when I saw you sitting here all alone, looking so very, very handsome, I thought I would take you up on your kind invitation to go to Elmo's.
Oh, well, I'm flattered. I'm also curious. Did your date stand you up?
Oh, nonsense.
Hi.
Oh, no,
This is
dear.
the hunk that you were talking about?
Yes, of course it is.
Dorian, don't be so down on yourself.
I can't help it. I feel somehow as if it's my fault. I should...
Dorian, there you are. You know, we've been looking for you everywhere.
Oh, have you, John?
Yeah, well, I wanted to thank you for the invitation tonight.
We both wanted to thank you, Mrs. Lord. John and I have met so many fascinating people at this party.
Yes, so have I.
Hey, I tell you what, why don't you all wait right here, and I'm going to go get us some champagne.
No, don't bother. Not for me, anyway. This party is not as exciting as I hoped it would be, so I'm going to be sneaking out and going to Elmo's with a friend of mine. But don't let me spoil it for you all. Have a great time. Good night, John.